All right.
Okay, whoa, hot open. Looks like we're live. Yeah, our first base is rugged. We're 12 minutes late. Episode 74 of Rekt Radio. Every week, technical difficulties as is like predicted. I mean, think we're hitting 100 of 100 on that. Well, 74 of 74, I should say. Yeah. So we're here. We got some CPI report today. I'll let OSF do his job first, and then we'll get into some stuff.
Yeah. Hey guys, welcome to Rekt Radio. As you know, this show is sponsored by. I was going to say the episode, but I didn't see the episode number up, so I wasn't sure which episode.
You don't have to explain yourself.
No.
74, episode 74.
Oh shit.
As you know, this show is sponsored by Rollbit, so check out rollbit.com. We'll have 2 codes to give away. The first code is CPI Guy 6299. CPI Guy 6299. And we'll give out the second code at the end of the show.
Yeah.
And should we get these trades in the door as well?
Yeah. Let's
Let me do the coupons. I'm just going to find them now.
for a second. Yeah.
Slow it down, baby.
Yeah. All right. So anyway, we got Pwn Lord 69 with us today. He's actually heavy as fuck in the meme streets. Does a lot of sniping, botting, cool shit like that. So if you have technical questions on that side of the thing, it's not just like guessing and finding memes. Not just that, he's doing a lot more in the streets. I'd say you're in the trenches. What do you say, Pwn?
Yeah, I'd say it's pretty accurate. I do this more than I should. I spend more time at this desk than I should.
At the trench depth? Yeah, I mean, it's a good depth to be at, though. It's a lot of grinding. We'll get into that in a little bit. We actually do trades on the show and give away the money at the end of the show.
What are we doing here, boys?
So, Pwn, we're going to need some inputs on you on what trades we're taking on Rollbit today. And hopefully the viewers will win some money after this hour's up. I mean, we have an incredibly fucking bad hit rate, like one of the lowest in the industry.
We're not good. Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. What do you think?
I traded around a little bit last week. Made us $2,000, I think.
Well, you weren't here last week, but a couple weeks ago.
A couple weeks ago. What did you guys do last week?
I was
Yeah,
going to get
fancy.
word. We didn't even get anything, so I don't even know. No one
Oh.
got anything. Yeah. What are you
Nice.
taking?
Where did I see these coupons? I definitely just applied for them. Oh, there they are.
Ah,
Okay.
there you go.
A long's Pepe, right? It feels as though that just dipped. Nice and long, I think.
Okay, some long Pepe. Pwn, what do you got in your mind for a quick 1 hour scalp?
Oh man, I haven't even looked at anything. Can you show me what my options are here?
Oh, no, I need to cash out. Oh, no.
What are you doing?
Because I did P&L fee. It should be flat fee, right?
Well,
Oh,
it doesn't
no.
matter now.
Too late.
Well,
Watch us make a fucking killing on this one.
yeah. Well, that's unfortunate.
Rollbit team, are we okay to get another voucher? I fucked it up.
Why does it need to be flat fee though? I don't. What does it even fucking matter?
Because your upside's more, right?
I mean, I don't.
Quite a
I
bit.
personally only trade P&L fee on there.
Oh, really? Interesting.
Yeah, because I click around a lot. The flat fee, it gets high if you're scalping around. P&L fee is much better. It's just
where
like
they get you.
trading at a prop firm or something. Anyway, what are we doing here?
I have to sell some RLB to cover our flat fees. Hold on.
What are our options here for what we can long?
I mean, anything that Rollbit has, they have a lot of stuff.
Oh man, let me go pull up some charts.
All right, check whatever bag you have the most, and then fucking
Yeah, find something super obscure.
they don't. I don't know if they have that kind of stuff.
They have
But-
they have quite a lot of stuff on there, right? All right, we're gonna do flat
Can we
fee.
short stuff or long stuff only?
You
can
can do
go
it.
ahead.
We could do anything.
We can do everything you want to.
Let me see Floki.
Oh, Floki's there.
Do we have Floki on there?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
Floki's on there. It was at one
It
stage.
used to be
Yeah.
on there.
They may have gotten rid of it, you know. Yeah, it looks like they got rid of it.
Down. They sure did.
Damn.
Well, let's get this moving, guys.
Okay, we're gonna go long.
Someone else pick something, please.
20 minutes. Deciding
Someone,
what to
yeah,
trade it,
someone
guys.
pick something.
I think P&L fee is better, but anyway, it doesn't matter.
All right, we have to do P&L fee because I've got the
Because yeah, for this especially, the entry is just gonna. What the
insufficient
fuck?
balance. What's going on?
Are you
here?
not clicking the free trade? Click the free trade.
All right,
There we go. You don't even have to choose a fee. There's no fee. It's free trade.
Interesting. Maybe I just fucked that up then.
Yeah, well, it's all right. The viewers are used to not getting anything at this point.
Okay, so we're going long Pepe. Do you want to do a little short alongside that?
Sure. What are you gonna short?
ETH.
I mean, ETH. Yeah, ETH is just fucking relatively weak at all times.
I think given the
Go over to
length
the
of
free trade, top left.
Do you not think it's a bit pointless to like long and short something given the length of these trades? Like over an hour, what's the probability of us actually winning on both trades?
That's the
Might as well
point.
just
Then you can re-roll the trade. That's what I did.
Hurry up and short, bro. 200x, perfect. Love it. Send it.
Okay, guys.
All right, now let's get back to the show.
Long Pepe, 200x.
Yeah,
let's see how this goes. And
All
if we
right,
can get one more, Robert team, I fucked that up. We'll see how that goes halfway through. All right, we're back to trading.
Yeah, no, I don't know. Today was, I guess, a big day in the sense that CPI report came out. Stock market went to all-time highs. Bitcoin, I mean, seems like it could make some. It has room to the upside still. I don't know. It doesn't look bad at all. ETH is constantly lagging. I don't know. What's everyone's vibes out here?
I don't know. I don't
It
trust
feels
it.
like yesterday really felt like a low in sentiment sort of thing, and then obviously like that's when we bounced off. But just feels like a range bound, doesn't it? It feels like Bitcoin's 60 to 65k until there's like some stronger piece of information that breaks out of it. I don't know. That's how I feel.
What would be the catalyst that needs to finally make some big moves? It looks pretty good, especially with equities and whatnot and rates coming off again. I don't know. They're predicting a lot of cuts now again. Everything macro seems to be going in the right direction at least.
New all-time highs for stocks.
Yeah, it is. Yes. Today.
Should we write that like that really basic tweet where it's like stocks are all-time highs, crypto is still off 40% off all-time highs? Like,
yeah, there you go. That I mean, you're in fantasy top, aren't you? You need engagement. So, are you a card? Are you a hero?
I'm here. Yeah.
Yeah. So, Mando, you're a hero too, right?
Yeah, but I haven't debased myself to the levels that I've seen on the timeline recently.
Pone, are you in this kind of this shit? This fantasy top stuff?
You know, I'm not a card. I have a deck.
Me either.
I've been farming blasts like for fucking ever. You're not a card?
Not a card.
Dude, the disrespect.
I mean, like, feels bad. I don't know who to get in touch with, but yeah, make me a card and I'll tweet more maybe. Anyway, what have you been farming on Blast? Why don't we go down that route? Actually, let's go Blast route because OSF is a big Blast player. Mando, I'm sure, is also a Blast player. Me, I mean, I only harvested crops there in crypto, whatever the fuck it was, and I lost a bunch of money. But I am an investor, so I'd love to hear more about the Blast farming, how you got into it, what's the spots you're in right now, etc.
I feel like there's probably people that farmed it way better than I did. I mean, at this point, it's all about gold, I think. Like, points are kind of chalked at this point. Everyone's got their multipliers. Everyone's farmed. So people, I think, are farming the jackpot right now. So, which again is, you know, who knows? Who knows how that works? So it's not working for me. You know, I think I've hit it maybe like twice. I know some people have been crushing it, but I think it's kind of like the tail end right now. People are just playing the jackpot, really.
Oh, Seth, what do you got to say about this as a multiple jackpot winner yourself?
Yeah, I think jackpot's the play, isn't it? Because like, fortunately, I bought a lot of Pac Moon, not because I was of the jackpot, but I just thought that would be like the main meme coin on Blast, and then they added the jackpot thing, so I ended up making quite a lot, like winning jackpot twice, and that's like it's pure luck. Like I'd love to say it's skill, but it's not as pure luck, but that's fortunately been like a lot more gold than people who've been farming it has been. And I just think it's going to win again. Like, I just think it hits all the criteria for what they deem to be something that is a potential winner of it. And the last 2 times it won like a big share of the jackpot too. So I think it'll win again. I also think you get to be long, like the number 1 meme coin in Blast. So you sort of have like this double-edged sword, which I think is interesting as well. It's not like some of these other like shitter coins or NFTs where people own them and they nuke like 50% after they win the jackpot, right? Whereas this one seems to have held its value. So I like that. honestly, like that compared to all the other stuff I've done trying to farm things, I just haven't made. I mean, I've made some gold farming other stuff, but it's just like the effort to gold ratio is just not there compared to just playing this jackpot basically. So I'd say the same thing as Puddin Lord. Really, like it's all about jackpot now. I think.
Yeah, Mando switches back around to the Epic Duck. It seems like he has a different view. He's buying Epic Duck. Do you have anything on Blast that you're doing?
I had Pac Moon as well. So I hadn't been doing it for a long time. But then Pac Moon just seemed so obvious when they did the jackpot. I did sell it actually when it won it the second time. But I feel like you're meant to buy it whenever it dips because it's got the highest chance of winning. But I think he probably changed the rules. Like it was so obvious when it won twice in 4 days that he was going to change the rules.
He could have maybe changed it. That's the risk.
Yeah, I think Fantasy won it this last time, and but a lot of people don't realize you have to like not like stake, but you have to add the stuff to your deck. So it's like if you're listening, make sure you're putting your stuff in the jackpot deck because it gives you a better chance to win too, or supposedly. I mean, I have no fucking idea like how it actually works, but supposedly, the more people that have stuff in their decks, the higher chance it is.
Yeah, yeah. I think
so Blast. I mean, like, are there any actual other meme coins on there that are valuable? Are you sniping meme coins on there, Bone, or are you like?
No,
is that not even?
I mean, I think a rotation will happen. I mean, I hope it does. I have really good infrastructure, for Blast. I'd love to, snipe some stuff there. But no, I mean, I have a ton of Mia, which, has been fucking terrible to hold. But if they win jackpot, I'll be happy about it. So other than that, I was farming like a ton in juice, which was also frustrating because like you didn't count any of your positions. So like even if you had like staked your positions like in the in the deck, it didn't matter. It was just whoever's holding spot juice, and it's like why the fuck would you hold spot juice? So that was frustrating or whatever. But no, I think I think a rotation will happen. But it's definitely not right now. All the attention's on Solana. Some ETH like meme coins are actually chugging along. Like if you look at some of the bigger meme coins on ETH, like you can see people are already like positioning, and a lot of the charts look really good. So I mean, I still think Solana is the place to be, and maybe we'll see Blast next, but who knows?
What meme coins on ETH are you looking at? I know we talked about Apu. That looked pretty fucking good.
Yeah, I've been in that one forever, and I've been hard showing that one forever.
Yeah,
but like Joe looks really good. Like if you look at Joe, it's starting to curl up. I think like Harry Potter, whatever the fuck, it looks decent too. Like some of the more established ones of people have been kind of positioning. So we'll see.
What is Trump coin?
Like what is it? Is it just like a Pepe derivative? Like I didn't really understand how it.
He explained it to me the other day. It's actually I like Apu better. I let him go.
Yeah, step into my office.
Yeah.
So I mean, the character predates Pepe technically. Like the character Apu or Apu was created before Matt Fury created Pepe. The majority of the memes actually that we have aren't even Pepe. Like a lot of them are Apu. But it just has a lot of good lore. The community is really strong. I mean, obviously the chart's fucking awesome. But they have like a pretty big like 4chan presence. It was one of the original, like an actual community takeover, before that was the meta. They've been building it out for a while, so I have a ton of it.
Yeah, I'm trying to share my screen and turn
for Pepe. How does that even work? I thought Matt Fury like
look, this is actually Apu. It's not even Pepe. Like this is the fucking memes I use every day. So Pwn Lord kind of like ruined it for me when he showed me that. I don't know. I don't know what to say anymore. It's like, is Apu the real Pepe? In my mind share, yes. I mean, no, but yes. He's the memeable Pepe. I don't know what I'm trying to say. You get what I'm saying? But that's the one that's funny. Like that's the Telegram sticker pack Pepe.
Yeah. Well, I mean, everyone's made derivatives of it, but if you if you go back to like the actual creation of the character, it predates Matt Fury's Pepe.
How? Does it actually? That's crazy.
I mean, an artist created him before Matt Fury created Pepe, I guess.
That's wild.
We're gonna
Yeah.
need some. I need to
Insane.
audit this lore. I mean,
Yeah, we need
Please,
to
know-
order this.
please
we
do.
know Pone has a
Fact-
big
fact
bag of
check me,
poo,
yeah.
but we
Fact
need
check
to.
me.
We need to somebody audit this lore while we're sitting here. But
These
I
are
mean,
all
if that's the
Pepe
case,
right?
you just I don't know. You ruined a lot of days. Some Pepe holders are just transferring.
Well,
their bags
Pepe
over.
holders do not like this coin at all.
That's fair.
Understandably, but
That's funny.
Each their
I
own,
mean,
right?
the chart does look pretty money. I guess like what about Solana then? Let's dig around that because I think are you sniping in Solana? Why don't you talk about would you want to talk about like how sniping works? We've never had anyone who uses bots to snipe on the show. Be cool to get like a insider scoop into like how that goes down, what's
So,
necessary, what infrastructure, blah blah blah.
yeah. So sniping is a bit of a different ball game over on Solana. You can still do bundles, you can still bribe using like Jito, but Jito still I think only accounts for maybe like 30% of the blocks, and blocks are very small. They're finalized very quickly on Solana. So in Ethereum, it's essentially pay to win. Whoever has, because everyone's running I guess what would call MEV software. So it's just whoever submits the biggest bribe gets that first transaction or whatever. Whereas Solana, you're basically spamming tons of transactions to validators, which they've actually started kind of blacklisting a lot of spam because they see it as DDoSing. So it's a lot more cost intensive to be able to like effectively snipe on Solana. Most people are doing it with third party software, which is also very expensive, and then also your node is very important. So you have maybe a handful of top node providers who sell an NFT. You pay like a renewal fee, but to be even able to like get into the game, you're looking at hundreds of Solana, maybe 1,000 plus to really actually compete. And then from that point, you're just hoping that your transactions get picked up every block. Because if you miss a block, it can be detrimental. If you're trying to come in with, because you basically have you can put safety checks in, but for the most part, you're just eating that stuff with 100% slippage. So, if you get a block late or 2 blocks late, and someone comes in and slips, the shit out of you, and sells the block after you, so the risks are a lot higher, but the competition's also a lot lower. You're competing with maybe a handful, of operators versus anyone with banana gun, trying to just bribe essentially. So yeah,
I'm just not following. Is this to do with meme coins, or is this like just like MEV bot?
This is just. I mean, yeah, meme coins are where the money is right now. But I'm just talking, across the board, sniping on Solana.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's just like on a technical level, I guess. That's kind of what it looks like. It's like, I don't know if you remember, like when Ethereum was proof of work, right? Before we had bribes and stuff, like to snipe something, you were just spamming. You were just spamming transactions. You're hoping, that you basically, or you could backrun, you could backrun a transaction, try and gas match. But it came down to latency. It came down to like you running nodes in different, data centers and regions and everything. And there was a lot more like RNG and a lot more infrastructure that came into play back then. And that's kind of how it is in Solana right now.
Okay. So to be successful, you basically need to be running multiple nodes.
I mean, there's node providers that kind of handle that for you. They're running, hundreds of nodes, and they're sending like, through a proxy or whatever. They do that for you. But yeah, you could do it yourself too.
I guess my question is like, how do you filter what you're sniping? I guess that's like the great, key to success, right? Like what are you sniping on a general basis?
Yeah, I mean, there's all sorts
How
of
do you filter it?
different strategies. I mean, if you have an early, contract address, then you can, wait for the open book to get created and spam that. And then once it hits Radium, you can, get your transactions. I mean, all of it's really information flow, but you can automate it too. I mean, if you just want to snipe, I don't want to give out too much, but if you just want to snipe hey, pump fund, right? When a pump fund hits Radium, that means maybe people missed it, maybe it was hyped. I want to get in. Then you could just whitelist the pump fund deployer and just wait for open books to be created by the pump fund, because it's always the same address that deploys to Radium. So there's different stuff you can do to target or automate or whatever, but a lot of it just comes down to strategy on your end.
And people always say that, like, when it hits Radium, it's a sell the news event. So is it a buy if it hits Radium, or is it like you buy it as quickly as it happens and then?
It just depends. It just depends. Right. Like something might have hit pump fund and sold out within a minute, and so maybe it was insider. Maybe it was like, hey, this is how we're distributing supply, via pump fund, and then we're going to run it after that. So sometimes they dump, sometimes they rip. It just depends on, your information, I guess.
Yeah, it's wild. There were 22,000 new tokens yesterday. Do you see this?
Just yesterday.
Pump
fund's pumping them out.
Dude, they're crushing it. They're making so much money.
Pump is making more money than Solana over the last 24 hours. And Solana is making more money than each. So it is wild. Like, these guys are making more money than most L1 blockchain providers right now. Their revenue is like just over $1 million a day right now.
Is that sustainable, or are people just
dude,
pump coins even like possible to win on anymore? Seems like so much spam.
Well, this is one bit. I think this is a good show to have, because I think last week I was talking about it, and the record was 14,000 a day last week, and then they just doubled it this week. Like, as soon as Roaring Kitty came on, they just were just making more. Which is what I find wild, is that you might not know this, Pornhub, but I created a fucking meme coin on one of these, and we're still the number 3 pump.fun coin. Like, none of these last. They literally
don't. Yeah,
they go to like a million and then they die. Like, people are literally just playing from 0 to 5 and then they're gone. Like, it is crazy to me, with that amount of tokens, how few are even above like a million. They all just die. Like, it's you're speed running rugs.
And
it feels
I think that's a great example too, because you will have some coins that originated on pump fund that end up killing it. Like Michi. Michi was a pump fund coin. Epic Duck, a pump fund coin. So it's like people kind of cling on to that hope of like, okay, cool, well, it's possible, for a pump fund to do really well. But usually they rip, dump, and then a community takeover, and then they do it again. But I think,
can you talk about that, because that's wild. This is the other thing I was speaking to our mod about, like this have you seen this term, like CTO, community takeover, has become like in the vernacular now of crypto. Everyone talks about CTOs and they mean community takeovers of these coins, which is where like a coin dies and then there'll be like, there are these people that like are professional community takeover people. Like, a CTO will come in and like they'll take a dead coin and they'll pump it like a 3x and then it'll rug almost like a second time. Like, it's wild.
Yeah, it's gotten pretty silly. Like, community takeover, I think, used to refer to like Apu's a good example of where, like, a community actually built around it, it took months or whatever, blah blah blah. Now people are like, oh, like so and so is like CTOing this coin. Like, I'll pull up the chart and it's like fucking an hour old. I'm like, what are you talking about? There is no community. like no, the coin died and like you need an exit now. So you're just like trying to pump it. It's gotten super like diluted, I think, that term. But yeah, it's like a meta, and then you had guys on Twitter too that like, if like a week they were just finding coins, that were dead for 4 months, and they buy up 30% of the supply, and they're like, oh, it's like CTO. I'm like, no, like, dude, you bought 30% of the supply and you're just dumping, so it's been wild to watch.
This is the thing, like CTO is now a term. So there are like professional teams that go in there and be like, look, we're going to buy a dead coin, and like you said, a dead coin can be like a day old on Pump.Fun, or like an hour old, and then and then it has like some second exit pump. Then so the casino is wild right now. It's basically where we're at. Like I think the devs are probably making the most money, but at the same time, people are making real money. Like I know that because a lot of that community came in for Epic Duck. Like a lot of them are now came in and became, some of them are mods, some of them are like community members. They've been showing me the ropes of Pumped Up Fun, and it is wild out there. That's like what all these kids are doing, and they're making real money. Like people are sitting there and just doing 100x. You can't really do it on massive size. I think it's a little bit difficult to do. You can't really convert like, I don't know, 20,000 Sol or 2,000 Sol into 20,000, but you can turn 2 into 200 pretty well, it seems like.
Well, that's one of the reasons why I think like Pump Fun has become so popular. It's because like there's definitely like a clear like separation right now in Solana, where you have like all of these little like PvP, shitcoin channels where guys don't have big bankrolls, but this gives them an opportunity to like fight with each other and kind of climb up and build up their bankroll, and you have winners and losers, and but the stakes aren't nearly as high, like you were saying, where like people can come in, and throw 100K at something and get their multiples and get out, so it's like a very different, arena. But I think people like it so much because, well, I don't want to get too long-winded, but basically people like Solana so much because we don't have honeypots, we don't have tax farms. Like, yeah, you have SPL 22, but Radium doesn't support it. So like, it's very straightforward, like, can the dev dump on me? Can top holders dump on me? And that's kind of it. And so Pump Fun, they launched with like enough liquidity that people can PvP each other. The liquidity's burned, it's all automated. So it's like people know what they're signing up for. It's very straightforward. Like, hey, we're gambling. It's a casino, but I don't have to worry about whether some dude's going to like mint 1 million tokens while I'm sleeping, or I don't have to worry about if someone's going to fucking exploit this protocol and like all my money's gone, while I'm sleeping. Like Beam coins are very straightforward. Here's the holders. Here's who can dump on me. Here's the price I got. Can I sell it higher? And I think that's why it's gotten so popular.
Yeah. Yeah, I completely agree with that. Everyone knows the game. And then, like I said, they don't really care if sometimes it will go like, it'll be crazy. It'll go to 200 million. But really, everyone's just playing a PvP up until like a few million. Like one of the guys in our community showed me today, like in that Roaring Kitty video, he mentioned like methamphetamine. And he just bought that token as it hit Pumped Up Fun. And he could have made, I think he sold it out. So he made like a bunch of Solana, but he could have made like 1,000. And then it will probably rug today, which is just wild. But like, if you can play the PvP of like anything that is mildly memeable, you can make a lot, it seems.
Yeah. Are you automating any of that stuff? Are you doing any of this stuff, Pone, or is this more like I don't know. So it sounds like I automate well here, but
yeah, I automate some. Like if I see a Pump Fun that I'm not really automate, but if I see a Pump Fun that like sold out super quickly, and if I see a bunch of wallets that maybe I have, trackers on and they're all, if it gets like a lot of confluence, then I'll run a snipe on it, and I'll really probably just sandwich, like I'll snipe and then immediately sell, because I know that people are FOMOing in to buy after me, and they're probably buying on like Photon or something like that. So I'll just use, I'll use that exit liquidity, and it's essentially a sandwich. It's like I buy before them and just sell 2 blocks later. But I use a lot of tooling, which is super helpful. Like I used to not really like wallet trackers. I used to feel like if I'm getting pings about someone buying, then like it's not alpha because they're there before me. They had it before me. I need it before them, but it's not really like that anymore. Like now it's just, we're all, the same participants are, in the same coins and stuff like that. So if I see a group of people, hit a coin, I'm like, okay, cool. Like I know they're at least running a play on this.
Interesting. Yeah. It's a different world now in the Solana meme streets than it was back in the ETH meme streets, I guess you could say. Yeah. Have you fucked with the order? Go ahead, Mando.
No, I was about to say, like, my strategy was always like to get a coin when it was at like 2 or 3 and then play for 100x. But it feels like now they just never get there. Because you can run it back so quickly with a new coin. People are just like, fuck it. Like, why are we why are we bothering about that 100x? We can play the 100x again from what 30K or whatever it is.
I think there's two different games like to be played. And there's like your established coins that you can size into, you can kind of AFK in them, and like I like playing those, you know, but also like I'm addicted to this shit, you know. This is like what I like doing. It's fun. It's the best video game in town. So I'll PvP, you know, in the trenches with everyone else, and you know, it's fun. I enjoy it. But like for actually making like I guess sizable gains, you know, like the established coins, like we saw like Harambe was up like 50% today, I think. Like Punk has been really good. USA was really good. It looks good again today. Like those are coins where you don't need like a ton of liquidity to size in because you get decent volume on the volume days. You know, when something's up like 50%, you can clip into that volume, and most of these are doing at least 5 or 6 million a day. So on those, like I'll size in, I'll AFK or whatever, and that's fine with me. But yeah, it's like two very different games on Solana, which is nice. Like everyone can play, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Somebody asked in the chat here, how many coins you think you're in and out of per day when you're playing the other game, not the AFK game? Like, are you churning a lot of coins? It's kind of great. I mean, you could churn as many as you want with the transaction fees, really. So I guess it's probably subjective.
Just depends on the day and like how much screen time I have, because you saw there's like 20,000 deployments like yesterday or something. So
I love this.
I think if I'm like at my computer for like 18 hours that day and I'm just fucking grinding, I mean, I'm probably in and out of at least 20 coins, maybe 30 top end.
It's like asking like an alcoholic, like how many drinks did you have? It depends. It depends if I'm at the office chilling. I can be in and out of 100.
Yeah, I don't know. As long as Pump Fun's still up, the liquor store's open.
Yeah.
Maybe we should bring up like. So are you direct on Pumped Up Fun, or you use Photon?
No, I use actually. So Photon's really good. I don't use it as much. I use a mix of like Trojan and Shuriken. I like Shuriken because it's like multi-chain, and if whatever I want to hit some stuff on like base, which not really prevalent right now. But
could you share your screen? Could we see those sites? Like how you'd even like filter to this?
I can't.
We can do it on Photon.
I can't share my screen right now. I have like 200 tabs open that probably most of them has sensitive information on.
Nice.
You tried.
I want to see how people do this stuff. Like, oh my god, we got liquidated on the Pepe, guys. By the way,
we got
we're up on the ETH short, but we got liquidated on the Pepe.
Well, that's unfortunate.
So I just have like 2 monitors, and I have like my Telegram, on like one basically where, and then I have like all my little, shitcoin chats and wallet alerts and bots and all that stuff, just all like on the Telegram side. And that's nice. A lot of these scanners have like a built-in, Photon button or a built-in Trojan button. So if it's like a pump fund that I just see a bunch of people go into, I can just click Trojan and, buy it or whatever. I have Discord because I have like monitors for open book and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't go like too crazy, but I have a lot of tabs and I like never close them. There's probably like 200 open right now that I need to close out. Yeah, it's bad.
We should bring up Photon on Solana. I'm gonna share my screen.
Yeah, Photon's great for like new pairs. If you don't have a lot of this tooling, like if you don't, you haven't built out whatever your infrastructure, like you can just camp new pairs on Photon and just wait and see if volume's coming in, but it's literally gambling. Like I want to make this very clear,
Yeah.
like it is gambling.
Yeah, let me just connect a wallet. Yeah, we're going in.
All right. In the meantime, what do you think about the Roaring Kitty stuff? It seems like he's kind of just not running a great playbook. If he has plans here, he should really.
Problem is, he's got to deliver a bit more than just these fucking videos.
Yeah, like, I mean, GME went up, I guess, and that was fun. And I mean, it created a great opportunity to short it for for me.
Well, I
at
think his
least.
video this morning, it was like crypto centric. So
Yeah, that was interesting, right? I
Oh,
did see
it
that.
was.
He,
Which one
he
was that?
mentioned the
Yeah.
words cryptocurrency in there.
Oh,
Seth
shit.
just got excited.
Yeah, just got a. I was gonna say I've just got an erection. I just did say it anyway.
Then you
Oh.
stopped, and then you said, "Fuck it, I'll say it anyway." But no, he did. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there though. But
I don't know. I don't know the
every
play
15
at
minutes
all.
now is the schedule.
Yeah,
I feel like I'm looking at Franklin. It's 5:05, and I'll see you in 5 minutes.
it's 5:10. See you in 5 minutes.
Like, what the fuck?
It's 5:15.
Yeah, I
see
feel
you in
like
5
I feel like
minutes.
his videos have like diminishing returns right now.
No,
Yeah,
You know,
that's what
for
I'm
sure.
where
saying.
he's just kind of like, all right, bro, like,
Yeah,
come on,
get
you
on
know,
with
like,
it.
yeah. But
He
of
had
course,
a good
all it's gonna
playbook.
take is like one thing, like he just tweets like a pre-sale address or some
Yeah.
shit, and you're like, okay.
I think it'd be a great guy to hack right now. Have we had? We should. Yeah, I don't mean we shouldn't do it, but
We
imagine he
should
gets hacked.
Yeah,
You
tax
know what?
Imagine he gets hacked.
I gotta go, guys. It's been real.
What's happening, guys?
Oh fuck! But he would. I mean, imagine pre-sale address. Fuck, man. Probably
Yeah.
scoop fucking 10
I think
mil.
they did that. No, or
5
he's
minutes.
definitely been hacked before. I'm almost certain of it.
Or he could feign a hack and just walk
Bro,
away.
he's just like chained to a radiator somewhere, you know.
Yeah, right now.
Someone's just fucking
Could be. There has been no proof
editing
of
these
life.
videos and shit. You know, you like this
Yeah, I
one?
haven't seen proof of life actually.
I haven't seen
That's
a proof
good
of
point.
life.
Right. Should we have a look at Photon? Let's have a look at this.
Yeah,
Just
let's
see
take a
how it
look.
is. I think I'm sharing. Am I sharing? You guys can see that. Yeah. So like
Yeah.
this is how it is. So like you go into Photon, you go to I think new pairs, right? And then you can do these filters. So I think when they hit radium, they're at 75K. So this one's just hit radium. So I just did a filter of 50K.
Wrecked. It's wrecked. Did you
Yeah,
create
no,
that on the
wrecked.
show?
No.
No.
Whoa, you
Jesus
making-
Christ, no.
Well, you making more coins or?
I don't know. There's a wrecked coin right there.
You can do like minimum number of buys. Oh god. It does. That is so. We're gonna get cancelled.
Like, what are the fucking odds, though? That's
What
pretty
is
hilarious.
this fucking thing? It's a fucking crocodile anyway. We did not make that. Don't buy it because of us. But yeah, you just can just go through and then you just see like if we put this down to like I don't know. I put minimum 50, but we could put like minimum of 5, let's say. And there's like new coins popping up this 58 seconds ago. These are like minutes old, right? And you see them running up to radium. So like VPN's a new one. And people will just buy like when they see something that's been memeable even today.
Wrecked
just
is popping off. I don't even.
No, it's down. Look, Rex.
Oh,
I just had this. Oh, Seth, we're not going to make money today. I'm sorry, man. Market cap just halved.
Yeah.
But it really is like that, right? It's fucking wild. Oh wow.
This is no,
yeah.
nice. So this is for finding new launches, essentially.
Yeah.
This
then you can
is
look
like the real trenchy, like
This is low bankroll shit. Low bankroll super gambling.
this is ground floor. Okay.
Yeah.
Ground floor hyper gambling on.
They all have a website, right? Like I'll just go into here, like this Soul Park will have a website. You know, they all fucking have a website. 22,000 coins, and most of them just spin off a fucking website. Rekt has a website, right?
It's probably a really good time to be in the call center business. Like,
Yeah.
this is all they're doing.
Literally, they're just
Oh, God.
printing.
Went on to NF.
Cool.
Yeah, it's kind of wild. This like you can just memezilla like every single one. I have no idea.
Oh,
I guess I do know how.
just some high quality shit.
I know, like honestly, that like it's better than fucking our website. I don't know
Yeah.
how our thing actually minted out with the with how it went. It's kind of wild.
Yeah.
But I think it's the new fucking casino, man. Like it does feel like that. Like this is what half of the people in crypto are doing right now. It's making more
Dude,
money.
have you looked at the revenue that Photon's done in like the last month?
No, how much is Photon making?
Oh my god, it's so much.
Crushing it.
It's so much, yeah. Because like they take a fee on like buys and sells. It's just like baked in. So I don't know the exact number. It was something crazy, like 20 mil or something like that.
Decent run rate. And
Wow.
they're just
Photon
going
make-
up like crazy.
Oh,
Scaling
Yeah,
like
and
crazy.
overhead's like nothing.
Yeah, right.
They have like a point system as well, don't they? Like I think they're going to do a token down the line, so like people are like gaming that, but
Yeah, they
I
should
don't
just
know,
delay
like,
that forever because they're making a killing.
it's just tokens every fucking second, and like they all have a website, they all have like socials already built out.
So yeah, you can't audit them via that anymore. I know it used to be something
Yeah.
people used to like filter
Exactly.
through.
Well, then you have like that quick buy up at the top, right? So like you could
Yeah.
just put, or even at the top, like you just put like 5, whatever, however much sold. Yeah, and then you can just spam click and like the transaction and execution is really good.
Also,
Like,
if you have quick buy on, you just click it just buys it.
you click on the right, I think. But like,
Okay. All right. Okay. Cool.
but yeah,
See-
but you don't have to go. You don't have to go through like any navigation trees. Usually just quick.
No
quick.
signature, nothing. It's just like
No, you just hit it and rip
this
it.
is some pretty epic slot machine type shit
I'm
here.
surprised you haven't been on this, KVM. Like I had a
I mean,
hour-long
it's a-
call with somebody in our Discord yesterday about this, like the strategy that he does, and it is wild out there.
well,
The
it's like
streets-
low liquidity. Like I mean, not it's pretty low sizing. I don't know. It takes a lot
Yeah,
for
I
me
mean,
to get
it's
going anymore.
gambling. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the penny slots. It seems like.
It is, but I
Scratch
think
the itch.
you can sometimes make real money. I do think that.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah, yeah.
I think it's difficult if you start with like if you were to do a 10 soul buy on one of these, like you're gonna have like 20% of the supply. So,
Yeah.
so that can be like a big issue. But at the same time, like if you could probably have multiple wallets and do it smart, or you can. I think people are making serious money. Like also all the coins that you've heard that they started here, right? So I don't know.
This is the only place, in my opinion, that you can wealth gap right now. Like if you don't have like a big bankroll and you're trying to make it or whatever, like Solana meme coins are really the only place you can do it. It's not going to happen in you may not have access to pre-sales, you don't have a large following, what you can't monetize. Like this is it. So this is the casino, and you have some sort of edge at least. So yeah, that makes sense.
What would you say are the top 3 tools somebody like that would need to get going, or anyone who's started? I mean, Photon is obviously pretty important. Are there any other things that people should have in their back pocket when they're starting this journey?
I mean, I think getting into shitcoin telegrams, is important because you can at least talk to people and like see, what people are getting into, what they think about stuff. Networking is always, going to be important. If you're just firing on every coin on here, like you're going to zero out. Like no questions asked. You're gonna zero out trying to buy everything on here. So I would say like this is a good place, like a good Telegram bot. Just because like this is live launches, So and I think they may have added Pump Fund, but I don't know if they've added it.
They have. I just realized I wasn't showing it, but now I am.
Okay.
So these are all the
this
pump
is after it's live, I think.
Right. Yeah. I can make it like start at $2,000 that filter. So let's see like everything or $1,000. Let's see everything just fucking flowing.
Wow.
Not
a good top one.
People are buying Bitcoin, huh?
Scroll down a little bit.
What I understand is there's been 2 KKK.
There's 2 of them.
3 minutes.
Did the Roaring Kitty guys say KKK or something?
I have no idea.
I think
like,
someone's watching the stream and they're just like,
yeah, they're just like spamming shit. Oh god. Anyway,
there's coins every fucking second. What I just love is the lore about this. The thing that really got me was like the community takeover shit that you spoke about. Like people will run it up to like 250k and then it'll die, and then some guy will say community takeover, and then they'll pump it to like 75k, and then it'll die again. And everyone gets it. Everyone's just in it for the fucking pump. There's no moral.
It's
just PvP 100%.
Yeah, and that's like I love like the I guess like equal playing field, that exists here. You got to know some things, like look at holders and stuff like that. But if what I can't stand is like when guys with I don't know, like guys that are being malicious with their like Twitter followings or Telegram channels, it's like CTO or whatever, but like you own 20% of the supply and you're like actively dumping, So I think if you're new to like the Solana meme coin game or whatever, like I would rely on tooling and networking. Don't just like blind tail, influences into coins. You're gonna get blown out.
Yeah. Go ahead, Mando.
It's just a game changer, man. I just can't get over like this is what everyone is doing, and I don't know. I picked up on it like obviously just before Epic, so like because it was starting to get big probably 2 months ago, maybe even before that, obviously, but it's starting to get really big 2 months ago, and then since then. I remember I put out some tweets being like, yeah, I think this is going to get bigger. And some people were like, we've been doing this for weeks, man. Like the meta's already over. And since then, they're now just doing like 10x the numbers. I kind of feel like they could even do more. Like, I don't see this going lower. I don't know. It's so
like
perfect.
the casino.
It's just so perfect as a casino.
Yeah. And people are, I think this is where, retail is gonna play. I know a lot of people are banking on like a Coinbase wallet on Base and stuff like that, but I mean this is where it's at, and as long as people are like consistently hitting home runs and there's hope right in the casino, then people are gonna keep playing. And there's always gonna be those. It used to be like on Ethereum we would wait. You'd have a Pepe. Pepe was huge, and then you had. I don't know, there's like a handful, and we would wait for these big coins to happen for these liquidity events, and then it's like, okay, cool, casino's back on. But with stuff like Pump Fun and the way Solana meme coins are now, you don't really have to wait, for these big liquidity events for people to like want to gamble. It's you could sit at your PC and hop in, hop off, it's always open.
That's pretty epic. No, I love it.
Oh, Steph, you got to do this now. You got to be doing this day in, day out. Like you've got some more. Steph's quit the Daily Show, or like not.
Yeah, why did you quit the Daily Show, Steph?
Because I have too many things to do, not because
you what?
I just have got so much shit to do at the moment. So
that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah,
no, I saw the post actually.
Yeah.
But Pone, in the spirit of Rekt Radio, what are some of your biggest losses ever, and how did you overcome them? I guess we can go there.
Biggest losses. I would say like biggest, like I would say biggest round trip, because I have a lot of those. Okay, I'll speak on those. I'll speak on like
why don't we talk about how not round trip
bags.
or what? Yeah.
Fumbled bags. So I mean, a lot of people are probably aware, but when Unibot came out, I like right when it launched, I was buying it up because the Maestro was all that we had. Maestro was only like Telegram bot, and a friend of mine was like, "Dude, I think the tech might be real on this thing." So I ended up with like 10% of the supply, and it started ripping. I was in at like 20 cents. It went up to like $5 or something. And this was like, peak bear market. So I think I was up like maybe 200K, and I was just suppressing that thing for like weeks. Like anytime it would go to $5, fucking just kept suppressing it down. I think it cleared maybe like 200K on it. I was like, what a trade, I'm a God tier trader. And then the second I was out, went to like 250, months later. And I want to say that was probably like an $8 million fumble. Other one was Pepe coin, not like Pepe, but Pepe coin. Ethereum. I had so much of it. And same deal. I think it was up like 150, bear market. Cool. Close a trade. How was I supposed to know they would like pivot to being some sort of like AI GPU cloud farming software, And bro, I think I left like 10 mil on the table on that trade. That was like, within the last 6 months. So
what's the strategy now to, I mean, like, because you have to sell at some point,
obviously. Bro, I'm like traumatized now. Like, I just don't sell anymore.
Now, now it's more, I'd rather be up 10 mil and be back at zero than fucking have to live with the...
Bro, people are like, how do you hold coins for so long? I'm like, man, like, those fumbles will change it, man, I'll just hold them now.
But now you're just like a different kind of fumble. It would go to 10 mil and then back to zero, probably.
No, you give me 10 mil, I'll take that check.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
But now it's diamond hands till we get to certain numbers and then fucking see you later.
I'll sell some. I'll sell
some.
Steph
is a legendary holder too. I guess, Mando, you're really good at holding too. I'm fucking by far not even close to good at holding. Yeah. So I don't know what I need to learn from you guys. I guess it's just perseverance. Believe in something.
Believe in
something.
Kitty
guy says.
Yeah, I think it's just different market conditions too. Like coins juice now. You know, back like in 2022 or whatever, it was like, dude, coins just didn't juice like that. So it was a blessing, you know, to take that trade. Now you can sleep in positions, you can sleep in coins. You know, it wasn't like that, you know, a year or two back. So I think that helps with the confidence too to hold. Is like it's just a different market now.
Yeah, we're bumping up against our time limit here. Pone, we got one last question for you, then we'll check our trade. I don't think we're going to be giving away a lot. It looks like the fucking thing barely moved in an hour. But the question is that we asked everybody is that our audience, or just your advice in general on how not to get wrecked. How do you not get wrecked?
I think bankroll management is super important. I mean, it seems probably like a cop out, you know, but I think when you're when you're playing meme coins, bankroll management is everything, you know. Like if you can, obviously, like your big wealth gaps are going to be when you size on big spots and obvious spots, but just don't get zeroed out, you know. Like leave enough to, like, if you fire whatever amount into a trade, just be okay with it going to zero. You know, if you lose that trade and it zeroes out, make sure you can still play the next one, would be my advice.
Can I just go in a bit further? So, like, what percentage are you putting into each one of these coins, roughly, of your bankroll?
It's hard to say, like, via like percentage. I would just say like your risk appetite for each one. You know, different coins are in different spots. Like, I kind of mentioned this like on a podcast the other day, but like when Slurf came out, right? Like they burned all the pre-salers and you had zero supply overhang, but they were seeding an LP with like 32 million. You know, like that was an obvious, like, you know, max bet spot in my mind because no one could dump on you, you know? So it was like on that one, you know, fire. But on a pump fund meme coin, you know, like on the meme coins on Solana right now, I'm firing maybe like, I don't know, it depends on where it's at, 10 sol, 20 sol, 100 sol, you know, but I can't really give you a percentage, you know. It's just like, I'm okay with losing that money, essentially, is how I would approach it.
Yeah, it seems that a lot of people have definitely responded with that answer. You have to be able to keep playing the casino to win. That much is for sure. You have to realize that a lot of it's very risky. So don't oversize. Anything else real quick? How are these trades looking? Are we good to check them out? You know?
Pepe is basically where we put the trade on, so we wouldn't have made any money there, and ETH is basically where we put the trade on. So
we're not really giving away much again. I feel like our poor viewers have been in a drive spell.
1,000 in there. We could roller coaster this thing and just see where we're at.
We could do some roller coaster. Me and Pone have had some.
You know what? Do it for old time's sake.
Yeah, bring up the roller coaster.
Bring it up.
Bring it up.
I think me and Pone spent like, I don't know, 72 hours straight just roller coastering together.
There was a brief period.
We think it's beatable.
we thought we were going to become roller coaster tycoons. We said this is how we're going to make it. Is scalping the second chart on roller coaster.
All right, so we have a grand 200. It's at 887.
Well, bring the fucking. You got to bring up the screen, man. You can't just let us.
Okay, so there's the screen. Oh, you can't see it? Oh, sorry.
Oh, now we can. There we go. All right.
That's a toughie.
Give it some context. That's the 1 minute chart. This is the 15 minute.
You need the tick chart. You need the tick chart.
Yeah, just like. I'm thinking.
What leverage?
Fuck. At like 100.
I'll do 50.
100. Okay. It's got some resistance there. You gonna short it, or is it gonna break out? Fake breakout. It's a fake breakout.
Oh boy!
You missed the buy.
What do you guys want to do here?
Well, now we're waiting for something. I'm just waiting for a feeling.
Fake breakout or real?
Short.
Okay, we're shorting.
Keep your hand over the fucking thing. The cash out just in case we need to. Oh fuck!
Oh, high low.
It's a real breakout, guys. It's a real breakout.
Now we're fucked.
And what happens now? You just take money from the viewers.
Everyone's got to chip in $10.
Well,
no, we got a shot here.
It feels like it's going to crash, doesn't it?
I mean, I don't know. Does it?
Send it to zero.
Feels like we're going to get one massive candle.
Here we go.
There we go. Oh, God.
Oh fuck me! There's the vault. The
Bounces
vol's
that
not
support.
there. You want more
Yeah,
vol?
we got the fucking stablecoin roller coaster algo.
They go
Yeah.
lower high. It's about to break through.
Oh, this is
Here we
nice.
go. Here we go.
Yeah, this is a
This is all
classic.
over. This is going to
TX
zero.
Wait.
level.
Oh,
Hold it, hold.
2-0, my friends.
Hold.
We taking profit at any level here?
Yeah, like probably the next dip. Ah, fuck.
That's the one.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
News out. There's some news out.
Warrior spirit. Warrior spirit.
Hold.
Cancel
Warrior
the
Spirit.
hotel.
I would probably get out. but-
Oh.
This is horrific, guys. Oh my god, we were up $600 and now we're gonna get liquidated. Oh, Razor.
It was a real breakout. It was a real breakout.
This is
Oh my god, look
price
at it.
discovery.
I don't think the viewers are even going to watch the show expecting to get anything from now on.
Price
So
discovery.
our viewer count's been crushed. We're price discovery.
ETF's been approved, lads.
Yeah.
Roller coaster ETF approved.
I hope you're not watching the show for money
Grayscale
anymore.
selling.
Adam Cochran with the thread.
Yeah. Well,
All right.
I don't fucking know.
This
Let's-
was in the chart. You could have seen this coming.
You could have seen
Yeah,
it.
we
We
should
were
have
on
knew
the
that.
profit, though. We could have flipped long there at one stage.
Yeah. Hindsight's 2020, huh?
Does feel
There goes the viewers' rent money, they say.
Oh, Grayscale.
Unless
Grayscale is liquidating. I love that unless. Oh,
oh god.
that was a break even right there.
Oh yeah. Somebody want to give out the other code? OSF?
Yeah,
Was there
I'll
another
give out
code?
the code. One
They're gonna
second.
lose their shit unless we do that.
Second code is Rekt Capital 1363.
Wow, look at this! Look at this, lads.
Rekt Capital 1363. Oh, we got a comeback mounting.
We have a comeback.
It was a fake fucking sweep through 900.
That was late cycle price action.
Oh no. I don't really know what to do. Should we just take a little bit of a profit when we go in the profit, or
Yeah,
have we-
probably. Let's get this shit over with. Pone, I heard you just smoked the brisket.
Oh,
You haven't opened it yet though?
It's in the cooler resting right now.
Wow. I can't wait to hear about it because I just smoked one and again the flat came out dry. I don't know what I'm doing. What's your strategy on making the flat not dry? You're muted. What happened?
Oh, whoops, I was muted. We're gonna find out. I mean, I pulled this one off early because my last one was dry as fuck. So
I'm like,
we'll
I
see.
mean, my last one was half pretty good, but I'm
Perfect,
like,
guys.
well, see ya.
Oh,
No.
Oh my
Yes.
god.
We live.
Yeah, I don't know. My brisket skills aren't there. I think I might smoke
The
a pork
first one I
butt this
did was
weekend.
really good. The last two were not, but I think I pulled it off.
You think pulling off early is a strat? Then how does fucking
Yeah.
Franklin Barbecue get away with 204?
we're out.
Anyway, we lost.
don't know.
If anyone has some brisket tips, leave them in the comments of the show because mine are terrible. Maybe Pone will show
We're gonna
his
find out
later.
here in a second. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll-
you're gonna have to.
if it's
share
good,
that
if
with
it's good, I'll tweet it. If it's bad,
beautiful. I love it.
I'll leave
Anything to promote before we leave of yours? I mean, it's at PoneLord69 on Twitter. I don't know if you have any chats or anything you want to talk about, but
No, I mean I have a Telegram. It's in my bio though.
okay, cool. So, well, we fucking lost again, everyone. I hope you're not watching the show for money or prizes because they don't exist anymore. Anyway, see you next week.
Cold hard truth.
Thanks for having me.
Wow.
Thanks for coming on, Pone. Later, guys.